Hello everybody, welcome to Canadian Immigration Channel. This video is sort of a follow-up on the recent one with respect to caregivers. We were contacted by several employers asking where to take caregivers from, which countries we would recommend, which we would not recommend. So they asked me to comment on this and just give you a short how-to, if you will, in this video. Now, typically, caregivers are taken from Philippines. It's not mean, nothing's wrong with other countries, it's just typical, if you will, right? Lots of employers are preferring caregivers from Philippines. A few years ago, we actually had one in my own family. Well, we were pretty satisfied. Again, nothing to do with the nationality, it's just sort of a common thing. Nowadays, by the way, my caregiver for my children, she is not from Philippines. Where to take and where not to take them from. So when it comes to Philippines, the only problem is that the processing times for applicants from within Philippines is sort of around 4 months, plus the advertisement, plus for the applicant to take your documents, to sort everything out, it would come up to about 6 months. On top of that, nowadays, Filipino government would require the person to have so-called exit certificate, which would require you as an employer in Canada to apply for a police clearance certificate, to provide additional documents, to pay the fee, and the processing time for that one will be another 6 months, give or take, of course, right? So altogether, your waiting time for your caregiver would be 1 year, sometimes even more, which is absolutely unreasonable, and of course, lots of employers will not be willing to wait for that. Just imagine yourself. You just came to Canada, you're settled yourself in here, your wife is working, you're working yourself, suddenly you're expecting a baby. Now, the baby is delivered, 2, 3, 4 months after, your wife is ready to go back to work. Now, you got to decide where to go to. Well, you're not satisfied with, say, daycares, you're looking for a caregiver, and suddenly they tell you that your caregiver would arrive in 1 year, which is not going to work. So what you could do, you could still get your Filipino worker, but say the one who is right now in Thailand, the one who is in Taiwan, the one who is in China, the one who is somewhere abroad. So you would avoid that requirement for the exit certificate. Now, that would work fine with the exception of several countries. For example, such countries in Eastern Europe, say Russia, where typically live-in caregivers would not follow up the local rules, if you will, so they are working violating the local labor law requirement. Therefore, once they're applied, visa officers, Canadian visa officers would know where they're applying from. They would ask them, for example, for tax certificate. Caregivers will not be able to provide such, therefore their application would be denied. So if you're looking to hire a caregiver, just as a bottom line, if you're not sure how to approach it, feel free to drop us a line and we'll be able to consult you, to give you an idea how to approach the matter carefully, where to take, where not to take them, how to look at the advertisement and profiles, etc., etc. Well, stay tuned with us and of course subscribe for the channel.